We back, baby.
Hey, man, it's another beautiful day, man, that we get to chop it up.
You see my hat, right?
I see it, man. Beautiful. I see it. I'm gonna be honest, man. Look, the hat looks good on you, but I know your head is burning up right now. I know but dog, you say you a dog.
Oh.
You say you a dog.
Not only that, man, I got somebody just looking at me and they burning. Their eyes is burning right through my head. So that's why I'm feeling.
So you had to represent.
I had to represent, man.
Hey, look, man.
They number 7 number 8 in the country now. They went down one.
Oh yeah, which I understand who Ole Miss played, but I don't think you should beat somebody by 30-some points and then drop. You know what I'm saying? Once in the rank. I don't think that's right. But look, we're going to get into all that, right? But we know why you wearing the Georgia Tech hat, right? You know what I'm saying? Because we had one of Georgia Tech's finest. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Look, one of the East Side's finest, and which, you know,
I know he's from the East Side.
Look, I love when we have people from the East Side because, as y'all know, you got one sitting right here in your face, man. East Side all day.
Yeah.
Man, somebody who made their mark in the city, somebody who stayed in the city, played their college ball, still here doing a lot of great things in the city, man, from the content world to just helping people not be so fat. You know what I'm saying? We need more people helping us not be so fat and getting our heart health up. You know what I mean? Right. But also, man, somebody, man, who did wonders at Stevenson High.
Okay.
Now, I'm talking about somebody I've been hearing about for years.
Okay.
So look, I'm not going to talk y'all to death. Y'all give it up for none other than the great Reggie Ball. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
Hey, look at the fit, though. He real. It's Halloween today.
Yeah.
Come on, yes, you got.
I gotta get one of those. Where you get that from, bro?
Man, you know this whole thing has just been sitting in the closet.
That's fire, bro.
Hey, look, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Look, when we saw you at the door, I heard him under his breath. He said, "Dang, I gotta get one of those." He literally, I'm not even joking with you.
Hey,
that's what he said when he saw you fit. Oh yeah, I gotta get one of those.
Light Skin Coalition, real record.
Yeah, but
we see a fit. We need.
Look, you're light skinned. He's not light skinned, bro.
Light skin to me.
Look at me, Miss Montgomery. Handle that. All right,
man. My mama not coming to your aid. You know what I'm saying? She not coming to your aid. Well, look, man. Of course, we had to give you a great intro, and we're gonna go into like a lot of the great things, you know, that you've been a part of, like your whole journey. But one thing I want to ask you right now, for all those out there who may be under a rock somewhere, for all those out there who may have been hit across the head with a rock and don't know what's going on, because there's some people who don't know what's happening.
What's happening?
Can you break it down for those who may not have watched Georgia Tech or who are still not believers of what Georgia Tech is doing? Why should they get on board with Haynes King, Brent Key, and the guys?
Consistency. It's that simple. We talked about that earlier, and just the keys of success is to continue to do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And they have been doing just that. This isn't just a new flingy type of thing or a fluke type of thing with Georgia Tech. Haynes King has proven to be a winner. He's doing it week in, week out. Coach Key has proven to turn the culture around, not only just on the field, but off the field. So you see the recruits that we're seeing, you know, from time to time that are making headlines as far as what Georgia Tech is landing. It's no accident, man. We're getting NFL caliber recruits now to where guys are actually going off and doing some successful things in the NFL. Not to say we never have, but, you know, it was up and down for us for a little bit. And you know, Georgia Tech was not viewed as the traditional powerhouse or a factory for the NFL.
Yeah.
But we got that back now. So you should be paying attention to what the Yellow Jackson is.
I think y'all going to get some good recruits because of this season.
For sure. Now, how we let so many people outside of this city, I still don't understand.
I think because of academics, it's hard. It's a hard school to go to.
Let me tell you something.
Quote unquote. I don't know.
Look, man, I had one. I hosted one recruit.
Okay.
So I'm 100%. Can y'all know who that recruit was?
Who?
Calvin Johnson.
Calvin Johnson.
All right then.
If you give somebody,
Rich be known.
If you have me host somebody, in this city, they ain't leaving. They not leaving.
Hey, listen.
And we got stories to tell, maybe, you know, later on.
For later on. hey, look, Coach Key. Hey man, get these folks over to the ball effect now. He gonna make it happen for y'all. Now, of course, my guy Doug, you know, he ain't with that. He like, nah, we need them to go up to the single G.
Hold on. Let me say this. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, I'm Georgia everything.
Okay.
Atlanta everything. Anything in the state, I'm rooting for.
All right.
So back in the day, you know, I grew up to Herschel Walker. So I like Herschel Walker. You know, they won a championship. So I was Georgia. Then they hit a spell where they were sorry.
Right.
Then Tech was good.
Right.
So I adopted this.
Right.
Whoever, when Georgia and Georgia Tech are playing, whoever has the higher ranking, that's who I'm gonna go for. But ever since then, Georgia Tech just sucked ass.
I ain't mad at that.
and so now they're getting back good. So I'm like, I may have to go back to that train of thinking. Now,
I ain't mad at that, man.
All right.
Georgia's wins, and it's hard. Even if you're talking about, let's say, when you're young and you're coming up and you're growing up in Georgia, you're gonna go with the winning team. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
And we did have a dry spell for a long time.
Sure.
Let me tell y'all something, and I might. This might be the first the first podcast that I say this on.
Okay, let's hear it.
I was a Georgia fan growing up.
Oh.
I love Quincy Carter.
Oh.
I love Garrison Hurst. I loved Kirby Smart. Not Kirby. Yeah, Kirby Smart. He was playing safety at the time. Champ Bailey and Boss Bailey, those are like family to me. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So when it comes to Georgia, the state of Georgia, man, we all know the Georgia Bulldogs. We all know Georgia Tech. And, of course, we lean towards the team that won the most, which was UGA at the time. You know what I'm saying? Of course, they still doing that thing, and you can't do nothing. If you're a player about it, you're going to tip the cap. You're going to pay respect. You're going to pay homage. They just won 2 national championships. So if you're a fan of them and you're from Georgia, shit, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
But what we're trying to do, what we are doing right now, and what Brent Key is doing right now, is letting everybody know, hey, man, we play football in Atlanta too. And this is the real capital of Georgia, so we're trying to do something with it.
Man, well, you know, a lot of people, that's one of the main comments we get. Whenever we have a post about Georgia, people say, hey, man, Georgia not even in Atlanta.
Man, you know
y'all need to make them kick rock. Georgia Tech is in Atlanta.
One thing that me and Trey and Doug noticed, man, when we go to the games, what more pretty background do you have than the city of Atlanta right there in the stadium?
Oh, especially a night game.
Yeah.
Oh, man, you beat me to it.
It's crazy.
So somebody asked me, because last week we just beat
Syracuse,
handle business, and everybody was showing the backdrop. It wasn't a cloud in the sky.
Beautiful day.
And somebody asked me, man, how did you love it? I said, boy, you got to see this at night. Man, a Thursday night, a Saturday night game. I had quite a few night games.
Yeah.
Man, ain't nothing like it.
We was at a night game, weren't we?
Yeah, so we went to a night game last year. I can't remember who they were playing. We got invited out by Ryan Cameron. Shout out to Ryan Cameron, man.
The OG. Shout out to Ryan Cameron.
Shout out to Ryan. Ryan invited us out, and we were out there. And so, like, the student section was going crazy, and I'm looking around, and I turned to him. I said, hey, man. I said, if Tech is winning and it's a big game, say again, whether it could be UGA, anybody else, Florida State, anybody who balling at the time, and Tech is winning, I said, I don't think it'd be a better place to watch a game at night as far as where I've been. Now, mind you, I've never been to Georgia, period, inside the stadium, but when I tell you the look and the skyline from that Tech stadium, man.
Let me tell you something, man. The stadium and the culture is getting back to where it was when I was playing. Now, I was busy, doing my thing with the Lions and becoming a father and everything else. Around the time Paul Johnson was here. Yeah. That's when Nesbitt was a quarterback. I think they won the ACC that year. When Bebe was here, his last years. Rest in peace, Bebe. But the atmosphere inside that stadium, of course, it's only like 50, 60,000. But I'm telling you, bro, it's a great place to play when you're winning. Yeah. The city comes out when you're winning. I took pictures before the game with Outkast and T.I. and all those other guys that pull up to the game. So
see, that's what I'm talking about.
What Deion doing, Atlanta was doing that for a long time, man.
Yeah, hey, man, well, Deion started it in Atlanta. You know?
So, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
He started it in Atlanta with Hammer on the side with it, Hammer paying doing.
Man, it makes sense.
No, man, like
you're right, because him and Hammer rolled together. Yeah.
Hey, at 92, man, like 90 through 90, like 89 through 92, when Jerry Glanville came and Deion, like they had some crazy people on the side. They had Evander Holyfield, they had Travis Trent, they had Hammer, like, so it's been started like that. Yeah.
So Atlanta been started that trend.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, man. So look, I really think that I think Tech got the right guy in their coach, Brent Key. Like from the first time I heard him speak, I was just like, man, he making me a believer. He got a tough. He just like when he talks, you can tell he's a tough guy, but you can tell he holds people accountable.
Oh, for sure.
And that's what I like about him.
Do you remember you corrected me? We had a conversation. I was like, when Georgia Tech get a coach that can recruit, he said, hold up, Brent Key's that guy. And so then ever since he said that, I've been paying attention.
And any company, any team, any organization, any crew, whatever you want to call it, when you recruit within, that's a win. He played there. I think Key is from here, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know exactly where he's from. Can you look it up?
But I know he played. He was
he definitely offensive lineman.
Now, when you recruit within, it's a win. Like any scenario, I think any college coach, any university will want a head coach that actually put in work at that place.
Yeah.
Now, of course, you got coaches that are just great, that are just geniuses and everything like that. But those are far and few in between. But when you recruit within, there's an instant spark that happens because, hey, man, this is one of us. I know he cares. I ain't got to guess. I ain't got to worry about the salary. I ain't got to worry about the incentives or anything like that. He put in work on his field. I know he's going to give his all. You know?
And the coaches, like you said, they truly understand. They understand what the rivalry means. They understand what those type of games
see what I'm saying?
And they can relay that to the players.
Invested interest. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the more the merrier. Birmingham,
Alabama.
Oh hell, I ain't too far.
I thought Doug did it because Kirby played at Georgia. I thought he was on that.
But hey, same thing. Look, same thing. Same thing.
100%.
Georgia could not get over the hump until they recruited within.
100%.
They got somebody within the organization, within that university. Basically homebred, 2 national championships.
Man.
Hey, you want me to show you what my partner sent us last night?
What's up? As long as it ain't no.
He said, "Should we wear this?"
He wrong for that.
Hey man, let me tell you something. I get the stereotypes, but I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I don't know how Brent Key is running it, and no, I'm not saying Coach Gailey or anybody ever, enforced this. But at Tech, it was always academics first, and football second. You looking at me, right?
Yeah.
Academics first, and football is second. So I'm an athlete. You know what I mean? I went to school to play ball.
Yeah.
I know some things now, but that shirt wouldn't fit me.
Hey, well, look. This is something I want to talk about. We started to talk about it before we even jumped on the pod, and I said, no, save it. We got to get on the mic and say this.
All right.
Earlier, you brought up Quincy. You brought up, you know what I'm saying, what he meant to you growing up on the east side. I mean, we know what Quincy meant to the city of Atlanta, but especially those who grew up on the east side. And then, in turn, years later, I know there were some kids who looking up to you the same way, what you did, man. So, speak on that. How was it, growing up? How was it seeing Quincy and what he did on the east side? If you could just speak on what that meant to you and the effect that Quincy Carter and what he did at Southwest DeKalb had on you as a kid from the east side.
He set the standard, for quarterbacks. It wasn't a lot of real legitimate quarterbacks on the east side at the time. There were athletes that played quarterback, but there weren't quarterbacks. He's the first quarterback that I saw on a big stage. We talked about the Parkview Championship that I went to, and that was still that's the best high school experience I ever had, going to see Southwest DeKalb beat Parkview because of just how big the game was, let alone I'm looking at one of my neighborhood heroes win this thing. You know what I'm saying? He's showing me that, man, you could be from DeKalb County and still run through these South Georgia teams and win the state championship. It's always a stigma. As soon as you hit the South Georgia teams, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
He did it.
Yeah.
So seeing somebody do it before you it's a great experience. It's like unlocking something in your head. Like, okay, I don't think I could do it. I know I can do it now. So seeing him go on to Georgia, and I think he became one of the first black quarterbacks to start for Dallas Cowboys. He
was one of them. I don't know if he was.
It ain't a lot of them.
Yeah, no, you're right.
But that was trend setting.
They went to star on the hill, man. Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So
and he was coached by some great coaches too.
Chan Galen. God damn, I just put that together.
Man, wow.
Damn. So his coach coached me.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Man, look at how that came together.
But man, he was the guy. He set the tone. He was the guy that I wanted to knock. He was the team, or Southwest was a team I had to overtake when it came to the east side in DeKalb County before I could move on.
Yeah.
So he just set he set the standard for me. My brothers as well, because again, we watch football, we love football, but Quincy Carter was just that guy. Now, stepping into that role is weird to me. I don't like to think about guys that are actually looking at me in the same regard. But I do, when I am conscious of it, work. Just go to work. If somebody watching you, let these people see you working your ass off. Let these people see you looking the right way, talking the right way, dressing the right way, just doing everything the right way. And I know that's how I got into Tech because Chan Gailey raved about how I carried myself off the field. On the field is everything. You know what I mean? You got to perform. But he was thoroughly impressed with how I carry myself off the field. And, you know, I think that's huge just to set the example for everybody watching.
Love it.
Hey, so when you was coming out of high school, did UGA recruit you?
Yeah, Rob Gardner, that's his name. Old coach. I don't know if he's still down there. But he flat out told me, hey, man, we're looking at you as an athlete. You know what I mean?
As an athlete, not as a
DB,
quarterback?
wide receiver, anything like that. No. That's. I took it offense to it then, and I shouldn't have. Because, look at me. I'm 5'11". Back then, if you wasn't 6'4", you were not a quarterback.
Yeah.
Period.
No, you're right.
So when I walked into a room, hey, man, what you DB, running back? No, I'm going to the quarterback line. So you can't be offended if somebody tells you, hey, we'd love to have you, but we got to have you here. It's a compliment that them people want you on the field. Nick Saban told me the same thing to myself in his office. He loved me. Reggie, I love you. But I got this 6'4" guy. Sorry about that. I got this 6'4" guy named Jamarcus Russell, who is already committed to us, and he will be playing quarterback. We'll give you a shot, but he will be playing quarterback. Michigan wanted me as a cornerback. Auburn was the last team other than Tech that was on the bigger scale, I guess the Power 5 at the time, that were legitimately going to give me a shot to be a starting quarterback. So it was either between them or Tech, and Terry Price did not call me back.
Damn, Terry.
And I still to this day hang it over his head because rest in peace to Coach Kempson. He had some family ties with my coaching staff at Stevenson. But I was waiting on Auburn to call me one more time, and I was going to commit.
Wow.
And I ended up going 2-0.
You have it here first on the Waterboyz.
Hey. He said he ended up going 2-0 against them.
Shout out to Keo Spikes. I know that'll make you feel real good, OG.
That dude still look like he can run through a wall.
Ran into him last week, man. One of the guys I used to work out with my dad, another guy that set the tone on how to conduct yourself and how to work. So huge shout out to Keo Spikes, Carlos Edmonds, Terrence Trammell, these Olympians and professional athletes I came up around, bro. They were legitimate workers, and they showed me the way. So huge shout out to the boys.
So another question I want to ask you: the mentality of you being a 5'11" guy and everybody 6 foot that's being successful at quarterback. What made you think that you could make it as a quarterback in college and as a pro?
A little off. And you have to be. You have to be almost insane with a lot of your goals if they're lofty enough. And if your goals aren't having people around you question your sanity, then they probably aren't big enough. You know what I'm saying? I had a female friend back in the day. I used to date her, but she's more so a friend. But her brother used to be on me about, boy, you are not going to start. And my dad bet me a motorcycle if I was to get a D1 scholarship at quarterback. So the brother lost a bet, and my dad still owes me a bike to this day.
Well, I mean, I can understand why he didn't get you the bike, but
he said, son, if you ever come up with a motorcycle, I will be the first to slash the tires.
I understand why, though.
You know what I mean?
But
I used to love him, but
he can get you one now.
Nah, I'm good. I'm smarter. You know, I told you I was off. You know what I mean? So, nah, I'm good.
No, but like you say, you do have to be a little bit delusional, and in a good way. We were talking to a guy. It's this hat company. What was it? It was Crown Global. Remember they gave us some hats last year. They gave us the Atlanta hats, and I went to the guy's house to get the hats, and he said, hey man, what made y'all think to do a podcast, man? And I said, because I'm just crazy enough to believe that I can make this shit happen.
Is that simple?
Now those were my exact words to him. He said, man, I like that.
Nobody gonna believe you.
Yeah, no.
Nobody's gonna believe anything until it happens. We talk about Nav. We had Morgan Barnett on the broken play not too long ago. This is before the season. We said, hey, man, watch out for Haynes King. Me and Morgan said, watch out for Haynes King in Tech this year. If they beat Clemson and they start off 3-0, watch out. Nav laughed his ass off.
And look at
he had a great laugh.
Yeah.
Fast forward to the day.
What he saying now?
Man, that fullback need to be up for Heisman. Because he called him a fullback.
Wait, you know Nav. When I watch y'all show Nav, but he always got some crazy.
Man, shout out to Nav Green, man. The whole broken play crew. Nav is one of a kind.
So last year, man, when Georgia was playing Georgia Tech, man, I was like, yeah, we're gonna whoop Tech's ass, you know. And so
y'all typically
it was an
like to say
eye opener, man. it was an eye opener. That's when Haynes was put on my map, and I was like, who is this dude, and why can't we stop him?
With the depleted team at that. So we had a few key injuries. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead. No,
few key injuries. That game is always about who wants it more, and you know rivalries. You know what I mean?
They both wanted it more. I ain't gonna lie.
That was old-fashioned hate that lived up to the name. And I don't know if there were many games like that I can remember. Even when I played, we didn't have battles like that going back and forth with 8 overtimes. And we had some key battles.
8 overtimes.
I had like 2 opportunities for game-winning drives versus Georgia. Fell short, clearly. You know what I mean? But I've never seen games like that between those 2 teams. Of course, everybody was alerted by Tech last year. But again, ain't nobody going to believe it until they see it. So people are starting to believe more and more the more we win. But nah, man, hey, you know they suspended that ref too, right? From last year.
He was the ref too?
Yes. He ref. Not only did that ref, they suspended from that Georgia-Auburn game this year. He ref the Georgia-Auburn game this year and robbed Auburn. Hold
on.
What happened?
They scored that touchdown.
They only played 59 yards?
They scored that touchdown. And then the ensuing drive, they were aided by 8 penalties.
Okay, if they would have got that touchdown, they still would have lost.
Give me my points.
You got the point of been 23-20.
Give me my points.
I'm still yelling. You right. You know, we stole the other way.
Well, we never know how it happens.
Yeah, never,
All right?
never,
We
never.
don't.
Whatever. I see what room I'm in. Whatever. But the other game,
Well, Mario got your back, Ty. I got you.
All right, appreciate it, boy. But the other game he refed was the Ohio State Clemson game where they called that incomplete pass with a fumble, incomplete pass.
Yeah.
He refed that game too. So 3 huge games.
What about the game when Alabama had the incomplete pass and they called it complete?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
But I know those 3 games for sure. That Tech game, the Auburn game this year, and the Ohio State and Clemson game when they had the controversial first drive. He was involved in all 3 of those games.
Man, but him and that old NBA ref must be partners. What's the NBA ref that got suspended? Tim down here.
And they're sitting so good right now. God, they sitting so good.
When did he get suspended?
That was a while ago.
He got banned from the league or something, didn't he?
That was a while ago. Donahue was a while ago.
Yeah, he got banned from the league.
I'll find out after the show what he did. I don't even know, bro.
So look, let's get into even more of your journey. You down at the Flats. You know what I'm saying? Did you? Am I correct? Was ACC Freshman of the Year that year?
ACC Freshman of the Year. People don't remember that summer. We had I think 15 to 18 players suspended. Yeah. So coming into there, you're talking about Anthony Hargrove, Tony Hollins. There were 2 key contributors at wide receiver as well that were suspended, but it was a handful of guys that got suspended, academics or something like that.
Yeah.
So we were predicted to win 2 games. I was not predicted to be the quarterback. Remember, we still had AJ Suggs from McKeachton. Shout out to AJ, and we had Bilbo who was showing signs.
I remember Bilbo. What was his first name?
Demarius Bilbo. He's a big time agent right now. Shout out to Bilbo.
Okay.
But they were supposed to be competing for that spot.
So how did you sneak in and just take the spot, man?
Man, worked my ass off. I told you I was off. I just believed.
He said he was off.
Yeah.
And a true story that I later found out after my tenure at Tech. There was a coaches meeting, and all the coaches, the coaching staff, defense, special teams, everything. He said, rank the quarterbacks 1 through 3, slide them in. Every one of those coaches had my name first.
Nice.
And this was my freshman summer. We ain't talking about like this.
Yeah, it's just the summer.
I mean, the summer I came on to help with, well, not help, but to work out from time to time and to do a lot of 7-on-7 with the guys. But yeah, during that summer camp, I heard that story about them sliding the names of the quarterbacks in, and everybody had me at the first string.
Man, you gotta love that, man.
Yeah.
So, Who would you say your toughest game was against? Did y'all get a chance to beat Georgia when you played?
Man, I always fell short against them ragged ass dogs. I remember one year down there, I think they cheated me on a fumble.
So was it a ref? Was it a ref?
That same ref.
I bet you it was. Let me tell you something. I'm at the bottom of the pile. The ball squirts out. They pick the ball up, return it back for a touchdown. They give it to them and everything. But no lie. I'll tell my brothers, man. Every time somebody goes down to Athens, they better win because if it's close, for some reason they gonna get a call.
Well, I mean, Quincy Carter said Jasper Saints fumbled the ball. Like there was a ref fault on that one.
Hey man, I'm talking about.
Was it the same ref?
I've been telling my brothers this for years, and they've been paying attention. They be like, "Hey man, you might be on to something," but we lost.
Yeah, we need to get that ref back, Doug.
Yes, you should.
Yeah, we need to get that ref back in the.
But nah, man, tough opponents. Georgia for sure. David Pollack, Greg Blue, Odell Thurman.
Pollack was something else. Beast. Who's the hardest hit you got?
Odell Thurman.
Odell offensive boy. Odell Thurman. He was one of them guys.
Y'all don't remember they were on the same team.
Yeah.
Odell Thurman went on to be the defensive rookie of the year in the league with the Bengals, and he's not talked about enough. I'm not sure what happened to his career, what happened to him, and where he is now. By far, him and Darryl Smith played with me at Tech. By far, like true to the core middle linebackers. I ain't seen too much sense with my own eyes. Now, yeah, of course, I think Patrick Willis is probably one of the best. I know Ray Lewis' name is up there, but I put Pat Willis over Ray Lewis, honestly.
Willis he played for the 49ers, didn't he? Yeah, I know you're talking about, yeah.
But Odell Thurman, that's one guy. That's the one guy. I was like, hey, what the hell he I played against Mario Williams. The DN Lawson from what's his name? Lawson, tall, lanky, number 91 from NC State. Played against him. Vince Hall at VTech. Played against Ahmad Brooks. Playing against Tank Tyler, D tackle for NC State. I played it. My boy, all them boys down in Miami. What's my boy name?
You talking about Vilma and them guys?
Not Vilma. DJ Williams was number 17.
DJ Williams was
he was a 6'4" middle linebacker that scared the shit out of me the first time I saw him with that mirror visor on.
Who was your linebacker? Was Brookin?
No, he was before me. My linebackers were Kearon Fox, who was Atha Brown was there at the time. Darryl Smith, I mentioned him before.
Darryl Smith, did he go on to play for the Jags? Hall.
Oh, Darryl Smith, yeah, he played for the Jags. He played in the league for like 15 years.
Yeah, I remember him with the Jags.
Yeah. I forget the rest of them. Y'all forgive me.
I'm
man.
sorry. I cut you off though.
What's up? What you talking about?
He was going
tough opponents.
Yeah.
Georgia up there. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's the only game to where I really like. All right, man. This is the one. You feel me? Because a crosstown rival, everybody get up for the Georgia Tech game, and a lot of my friends are all Georgia fans. Craig Lumpkin went to Georgia, T.J. Gartrell went to Georgia. I'm like, how the hell y'all break up the trio? Y'all supposed to be at Tech with me. You know what I'm saying? But now Georgia was the toughest just because of just the home. You at home. You know what I mean? Everybody else, of course I cared about winning at VTech and Clemson and everywhere else, but it was just the extra.
Gotta get that one.
You trying to tear them hedges up.
You know what I mean?
So look, we talked to Kofi Smith. Mm-hmm. Kofi Smith played in the mid-90s. Okay. And he was safety for Tech. Mm-hmm. We talked to him before the homecoming game because we actually did a live podcast episode. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. We did it with the College of Design, their alumni picnic before the game. And he talked about how they hadn't beat Georgia in I want to say 7 or 8 years. Yeah. And with Joe Hamilton as the quarterback, they beat Georgia. He talked about how they ripped them hedges up.
He said he still got a piece of hedge.
Oh, I believe him. I believe him. He got it framed up, and that's what you're supposed to do. So shout out to them boys for getting it done. Man.
Ain't many framed out though.
You say what? Oh, it's quite a few now. It's quite a few. If you want to go down in history now, they don't want some games down there. That's one of the things that I wish I could have got done. Just beating them boys and completing that. I think I had two, like I said before, 2 potential game-winning drives that I fell short on. But hell, man, look, man. a player tips his cap when it's due.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
That's a program. That's a blue blood of college football. Hell yeah, I wanted to beat the hell out of them.
Yeah.
But I just fell short.
Yeah.
All right, so your prediction from this year's game at the Benz, what do you see?
Beat NC State. I ain't worried about the Benz. I'm worried about where we at, Raleigh, North Carolina.
Okay,
I'm worried about NC State.
Okay, well look, man.
I'll be in that field suite watching
Hey, so look,
on Black Friday, but I'm worried about NC State.
I got you. We gotta take care of business, right?
Yeah.
So the question is this: Georgia Tech takes care of business. The Bulldogs takes care of business, and it's at the Benz. All right. So everything has been taken care of. They're one week at a time. They're getting to where they need to get. Georgia in top 5. Georgia Tech probably gonna be in top 5. What do you see?
A guaranteed playoff spot. Guaranteed playoff spot.
Do you think Tech's gonna get the Bulldogs in the Benz?
The better team will win.
But he's slithering, bro. But he's still out there playing
Raleigh, North
quarterback.
Carolina, NC State.
Man, he still got
I
that
ain't
quarterback
overlooking
mentality.
nobody, man. Let me tell you something, man. My freshman year, I lost to Duke. Duke was 0-34 versus ACC opponents before that game. And let me tell you, I don't care who this offends. I felt like shit after that game. I was just like, Duke?
I mean, ain't like we talking basketball. You know what I'm saying?
I'm literally on the plane like, dog, I lost to Duke, bro.
Jeez.
And they won. I mean, we had some key drops by some guys. We didn't play our best. But, I know things can happen.
Yeah.
And I went out on a limb one time losing 13-14 down in Tallahassee one year like, hey, man, we ain't losing the game. I said this to the press. I know what happens when you guarantee or you predict wins. Because you can mess around and lay a goose egg the following week and call out the wrong Mike linebacker for 4 quarters and get your ass handed to you.
Yeah.
So I like to, the man know.
Well, you're not
Next
playing
game.
this year.
Yeah, I am playing.
Say, cause ain't
I
nobody
am.
gonna clip it up and then use
on now.
it for motivation.
playing.
He said ain't nobody finna clip him
I'm
saying
playing.
We
they
got
beat
him. We
Georgia
got him.
and they play that.
We got him.
Well, y'all see what they alumni saying. Y'all see what Reggie Ball said.
Hey,
1 week
'Cause
at
you
a
know they
time.
gonna do it.
We got him. We're going to clip him up.
1 week
You know
at
what you
a time.
said, right?
I hope I ain't say nothing.
He said he wanted to be a dog.
I ain't say that shit.
We're going to clip that up.
I did not say that. I said I was growing up. Look, my mama
He's trying to clean it up now.
my mama had a Georgia UGA flow mat. Herschel Walker was my family for years. That was my.
I just told you that.
My mom was married to his brother for a couple.
Oh, really?
Years.
Oh, wow.
Yes. That
Oh,
was
you
my
ain't
family.
playing.
I used to be down in Wrightsville, like on the 4-wheelers in the pasture with his family.
You still talk to him?
him? I ain't talked to him in a while.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't know how I'm a UGA fan.
I don't
And
either.
I'm gonna
if
tell
you from Atlanta, I don't know
look,
either.
they ain't got nothing to do. I'm gonna tell you why. My dad had this infatuation with Herschel Walker when I was a kid.
I get it.
And he used to be like, Herschel do 1,000 push-ups a day. You need to do 1,000 push-ups a day. And literally before I go to sleep, standing over me, forcing me to do push-ups.
You got a 20?
Forcing me to do sit-ups. And in my mind, I'm like, this ninja is crazy. I don't even know who this Herschel Walker guy is you speak of. He's the running back for Georgia. Whoever he is, I hate him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know how I ended up being the fact that this man literally, now not that I'm all fat and out of shape, I wish I would have listened to him back then. You know what I'm saying?
Get on that Herschel plan, man.
You know what I'm saying? I could have got on that Herschel plan. But at the time, I thought my father was crazy. You know what I'm saying? But look, you already know. We can't talk about your time at Tech and that offense without talking about the big, tall wide receiver who made waves in college football and then made waves.
What was his name?
In the pro,
Calvin Johnson, man.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I
Calvin
remember.
Johnson.
Megatron,
I
man.
remember him.
You say you 100%.
1 for 1.
And you did one visit.
So you the reason Megatron came.
Oh, for sure. Have you? Are we good to shout out other podcasts?
Yeah,
go ahead, man.
Okay, cool. Go check out that interview on the Pivot.
Okay.
Now, that's not one of my brightest shining moments of I guess letting the cat out of the bag when it comes to the visit. But Calvin let you know on his official visit, that's when he found out he was coming to Tech. He said, "This my quarterback. We gonna be vibing like this." He said, "This is the place for me."
Wow.
Now in that same interview, he refers to his first experience with cannabis was on that same
was with you.
visit. No, it was not. Don't do that. I said on the visit.
Okay, but on the
I said on the
took him
visit.
on the visit though, right? I didn't say you gave it
On
to
the
him, but he was
visit.
on the visit.
Now,
So you exposed.
no, allegedly. But I'm telling you,
Okay.
no.
Allegedly, ladies and gentlemen, we must say allegedly.
It was just around,
Yeah.
What they call it, the contact.
I mean, look.
It was in the club.
Look, they were trying to stimuli to get you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
you're
They were trying
welcome.
to add a little stimuli.
You're welcome. It
Man.
seems to work out. It worked out.
But Calvin Johnson, he come like, man, at what point were you able to see that, hey man, this cat right here?
The same story I give y'all in the same play. I give everybody who asks that same question. His first summer camp with us. You know how during camp we turn the football and we draw the football fields the other way to save the middle of the field.
Yeah.
So this was early in summer camp.
Okay.
One-on-ones. I throw him a go ball. We're going vertically this way. He dives this way, and one hand's a catch that way. I looked at Patrick Nixon and said, "Yep,
Wow.
yep. No, go this way. In a go route,
Yeah.
dive this way, and catch the ball this way with one hand."
Wow.
His freshman year. Yep, got one.
Wow.
And shout out to Jonathan Smith, the guy that wore 21 before him. It was just so fitting. It was just so fitting that Calvin got that number because Jonathan Smith was just as special, just made just as many plays, made up so many routes on the run, but just to have that 1 to 21 connection be continued, it was just so apropos.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, so we interviewed Wes Durham. And Wes Durham, he came on. He talked about. I can't.
I saw that.
Yeah, I can't remember the guy's name, but it was somebody from the defense. It was one of the defensive backs. I want to say a safety.
James Butler.
James
I
Butler.
told you I'm watching.
Yeah, James Butler. Hey, look, we appreciate you, man. Supporting the content. You know what I'm saying? I got to dash you up on that.
on, man.
Hey, Trey,
ain't playing.
I
go
love when
ahead and
it's
finish.
real.
I got someone.
Now, Wes Durham, he talked about how he was talking to James Butler, and he asked him, hey, so what you think about the old freshman? And Sadie said, he's the best player on the football team. And Sadie said, well, summer just started. Sadie
He's
said,
the best player.
Hey, come on, bro.
He's the best player on
It
the
wasn't
football
hard to see
team.
for nobody, man.
Yeah.
When you literally, instantly stepping on the field with the stature, and then when you get into drills and positional drills and groups and stuff like that, when you see him move with the fluidity that he's moving with, Calvin was the first of his kind. I know Julio is soon after him, and we got 6'4", 6'5" receivers doing that right now, but nobody was doing that like Calvin. Randy Moss, he was way more elusive than Randy Moss. I know Randy Moss is fast,
Very.
but in and out of routes,
Yeah.
Calvin did that. You know what I'm saying? So I think Calvin definitely set the trend for all of these guys and what they're doing outside as far as like playing the position of wide receiver. The big ones at least.
So we was at the homecoming last week. We walking, and we were trying to do some Hunger AF trivia. And what did Reggie Ball say when he came up to you, Trey? Go ahead. I just seen your
Man, he walked up and he said, he said, well, when y'all gonna have more tech people on there? And so I'm looking at him at first. I'm like, man, I know your face. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. Cause I'm like, well, okay, somebody done called me out. You know what I'm saying? About you talking to the guys, but he done pulled me to the side.
Sure
like,
did.
"Hey, look, I know y'all working, but step over here and talk to me right quick, my guy.
In my stadium?
You know what I'm saying? Look, we're in the stadium. And I said, and once we exchanged names and everything, I said, hey, let's make it happen. And he instantly said he would come on the show. And then something great that happened right after that. Another gentleman walked up and said, hey, man, I'm a fan of the show. I just want y'all to know I'm a fan of the show. I said, hey, man, what's your name? Because I like when people walk up to us, either
for
one of us,
sure.
I like to ask their name to let them know that I'm taking this to heart.
come on,
You know
I
what I'm
got
saying?
you.
I'm not
I got
just,
you.
it's not just a pass-by interaction.
Absolutely.
I'm thankful that you watch our content.
Yeah,
so I
yeah,
said,
I got you.
I said, hey, what's your name? He said, man, Jonathan Dwyer. I'm like, oh.
Good.
I'm like, what's
said,
up,
come
man?
on.
And
Good.
I said, you're running back. He said, yeah, man. I said, hey, you gonna come on the show?
Yeah, man, y'all better get these tech people in here, man.
You know what I'm saying? And he told me coaching. He said, look, I'm coaching. let the season get over with because I'm busy with this high school football.
Yeah, KO still.
I can't remember the name. I think that's the school. He said, look, we in season right now. We just had a big win yesterday. He said, when the season is over with, I can come through either in late December or I come through in January.
Shout out to Dwyer, man.
Yeah,
he was after me, but hell of a player to watch. Another one, number 21.
Another 21.
Wow.
Man, he a big dude. Like, I can't imagine trying to tackle that guy.
No.
At all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't even tackle you. I'm gonna keep it real. That's why
don't
I'm
feel
always
bad.
the Waterboyz
There's a lot
Show
of people
named
that
me.
can't tackle
You know what I'm saying?
Don't feel bad.
Oh, I want to ask him. Look, I hope I don't take the show left, but I gotta ask you this.
What up?
My guy right here, I want you to look at him. Take a good look at him. You see him. Okay, bam. My guy right here, he said that he can get 1 yard in an NFL game if it's a 4th and 1. He can get that
Hey,
yard.
man, look, man.
What you laughing at?
Man, hey, man, I'm going to tell y'all something. On TV, a lot of things look so different than what they are in real life.
So what you saying?
He said,
Hell
You don't
no.
think I get 1 yard?
Hell no is what
Why
I'm saying.
get a hell
I'm trying to
no, man?
say in a nice way.
Set it up.
Is this,
Set it up.
you talking about a real game?
No, we're gonna go out on the field. You pick my offensive lineman. You be my quarterback. You pick the defense.
You gonna throw me in this?
All you gotta do is hand me the ball. I'm gonna get 1 yard.
I'm gonna be calling 911.
You're not gonna call 911. They're gonna be there. They're gonna be there.
Look,
Man,
man,
look,
give me
man.
2 months to train. I'm gonna get it 1 yard.
What happens between O-line and D-lineman on every single play is flat out war. It's a flat out battle. It's hand-to-hand combat. And you're talking about 350-pound men, ranging from 6'4" to 6'7", 6'8" now, fighting.
Yeah.
Not to mention
All I
Patrick
gotta do
Willis.
is go low and die
Not to
1
mention
yard.
Patrick Willis,
Now we
Shaquille Spikes,
Daryl Smith.
Daryl Smith.
Yeah, Daryl Smith.
Shaquille Spikes at the second level, waiting on you.
Why you looking like that? You want? Please make it happen.
Let's say,
Please make it. I swear.
So I can hear him go.
man, look, bro.
Hey,
Look,
look.
Go ahead, break it down.
I'm gonna
The
prove these
collision,
niggas wrong, man. But set it up.
the
Set it up, Red.
potential-
You know the player. Set it up.
The
We can make a lot of money off it with
collision
sponsorships.
on
all
that
this.
one
Set it
play
up.
can change your life.
My life gonna be all right. I'm gonna get the yard.
He said that medical gonna kick
look,
in.
Now look, Reggie. Now look, Lawrence Sitbeard, former Atlanta Falcon, has told him. Reggie Ball, you know what I'm saying? Georgia Tech's on, you know what I'm saying?
I will not recommend it.
No, you've told him. Michael Turner, NFL running back himself,
shout out to Mike, man.
told him.
Hey, Reggie, I've been doubting my whole
Michael
life.
Turner sat right here.
I've been doubting my whole life.
Hey, I understand that drive, and I appreciate that drive. But no.
Set it up, man.
Hey, listen, and the drive, he needs to be appreciating is trying to drive his ass
Come
to get
on,
that 1
now.
yard in a car.
There you go.
In a car to get that 1
Now in
yard.
a Jeep Wrangler? Hell yeah, I'm with you. We finna score.
Look.
Put on your feet.
Put the camera on. Hey, look.
I don't know, man.
We looking for some sponsors to make this happen. Y'all gonna have to pay me. I'm gonna get it done. Bet all bets on me. Prize picks, put it on me. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get that 1 yard.
More or less
Give me
on
4
that prize.
chances.
I'm trying to tell you. Hey,
4
look,
chances.
So look. I'm gonna just let you know. You know what we need to do it. We need to do it right under one of those great billboards in the city that Grady has that say I wouldn't be here without Grady.
I rebuke that. That's
they
not
got
gonna
the field
happen.
right there now. They got the field. Grady got that field right there.
At the end of the day.
Do it right under one of those signs.
Bro, all I gotta
so
do
you
is
be ready to be
hey,
safe.
look,
Call it angels in the
look,
outfield.
I'm not finna go head to head. I'm going low, and I'm gonna die for my 1 yard.
Man, I've seen so many.
I'ma get
plans.
it.
Say, go ahead, Reggie.
I've
Say
seen
that.
so many.
Reg,
plans,
I'm gonna get my yard, bro.
so many ideas, so many positive. Man, I'm okay.
So let me ask you: you think you can get 1 yard right now?
I'm not doing that right now.
He said, "I'm not doing that right
It's
now."
crazy because Man, I'm 20 years removed from the game, man.
Hey, look, let me ask you this. Look, he took us out. He took us left.
Yeah.
Everybody, Reggie gonna set up the 1 yard. We gotta pick a date. Give me 2 months of training. We're gonna set up. We need. I'm gonna make a GoFundMe. We need y'all to pay us and get it done.
GoFundMe.
All right, so Reggie. Yeah. Well, before and after.
We'll do it at halftime in one of these playoff
Yeah,
games.
that's perfect. We'll do it.
Halftime in one of these playoff games.
Perfect. We're going viral, baby. So check it out. For some reason, tell me if I'm wrong. Do I remember something with a Thanksgiving game that you played, or I'm lost?
When
did you play for? You played for the who did you play for in the pros?
Oh, Lions.
The Lions. Did you play start a game? Was close to? Did you play it?
Stay hurt. Man, that's when I found out. That's when I started to appreciate the other athletes on the football field other than quarterback. I was spoiled.
Who was all the quarterbacks when you played?
On the Lions?
Yeah.
Kurt Kittner.
Okay.
Orlowski.
So
Dan Orlowski.
Rodney Peete was nowhere near.
That was
way
me.
before.
Yeah, that should have been a good way.
Okay.
But break down, you say you started to appreciate the other athletes on the field.
So of course, my statue again, if you're not 6'4", you're not playing quarterback. Immediately let me know, hey man, we're gonna try you out, special teams, wide receiver, but you're getting a shot. Cool. Killing it. Doing great. Tore my quad first year. Immediately placed on the practice squad, R for like half the season, but still around the facility working, getting things done. The second year, doing great again. Special teams quarterback, surprising a lot of people. Because, making that transition, they don't really bank on you doing it. They just like, hey, this is a cam body.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm opening eyes, signing contracts, doing what I'm supposed to do. They were so, I'm not going to say disgusted, but they were so unrattled about the position of quarterback at the time. They said, hey, you can still throw the ball. Of course they playing with me. I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Next week, we're finna start getting some reps. Coach Sean Jefferson, my wide receiver coach at the time, excited as hell. So it was the Friday before that first preseason game. We go out to practice. The pack and go drill. Yeah. So I'm running the pack and go for the wide receivers. And Ernie Sims, Anthony Cannon, Boss Bailey at the time, defense is on the other side of the field. They see me throw the ball, they go berserks. The whole defense like, hell yeah, ball finna get in, ball finna play quarterback, blase. That same practice, one-on-one drills, tore my ACL.
Damn.
You talking about depression? Killed me.
So what? You was like super excited and just cut wrong?
One-on-one drill. I was going against a guy. I think his name was Ike. He was from VTech. I was running the dig route, one-on-one, man-on-man. This is straight one-on-ones. Pressed me off the line a little bit. Had to cut my route short about 2 or 3 yards because it's man, and we got to compensate for time in the battle at the line. I go to plant off that outside foot.
Damn.
Now, you know what, so I want to stay here for a quick second and just talking to you. You seem like a person that, mentally, you seem mentally strong, at least, and you seem like to have a good perspective. But you said the key word, you talking about depression, let's just break us through what it was like breaking through that time and how you felt in those particular moments and how you got past that.
That's a story in itself. Remember when I came out of Tech, I was suspended for my last game.
Why?
Academically suspended.
Okay, all right.
Damn.
Messing around, keeping football second.
Yeah.
And not academics first, what I did earlier. Only going to 2 classes, messed around, missed an assignment in 1 class. The teacher wouldn't accept it, and it turned a grade to a B to a D. So it was just as simple as that. Coming in through the back door to the league, found my my NFL invite to the pro day under a stack of mail at Tech. So I got a late notice on that. So I wasn't really preparing for that. I was down in Mardi Gras having the time of my life.
Catching them bees.
But, a couple weeks into it, me and my dad were alerted by a guy who saw my name online, you know what I mean, that I was invited to the combine. So getting ready for that. Luckily signed with the Lions, but that next year when I came back in the best shape of my life because I understood what a wide receiver needed to do on every play. I understood what an R4, R5, and an R3 needs to do on kickoff. I understand what gunners got to go through on on punch, and they work. So I respected my craft. I got ready. So when I got hurt, I was crushed. Crushed. Immediately went into a shell. I remember the exact conversation I had with my dad. I called him. I couldn't talk. I was crying so hard.
Dang.
He said, "God damn." That's all we could say. That was a conversation.
Yeah.
So just going from just the ups and downs of leaving Tech, signing, hurt, getting ready, then hurt again, it was tough.
Yeah.
It was tough. And then, the only silver lining is that, you get a season-ending injury, you get paid for that year.
Yeah.
But I didn't enjoy that money.
Something you told me that was really like touching was like, it go to show you like you being here, you're likable. Like I like you, you know what I'm saying? But the fact that you said when they saw you had a chance to come play, that they got excited for you. Like it seemed like you had that type of ability to rally the team. Like I'm pretty sure it was like that at Tech. You say you got Calvin Johnson to come, so like you got a good vibe, man. So like I really wish I could have seen how it would have gone for you in the pros.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's a reason for the season, Holmes. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm looking back on it. I'm glad I went through the path that I did, cause ain't no telling what Reggie Ball would have been.
I see
if
the
I was a
smirk on your
starting
face.
quarterback in Detroit. Let me tell you something. Detroit had the best strip clubs at the time.
Hey, he definitely a real Atlanta ninja, bro.
Hey, they had the best strip clubs at the time. So, and I'm doing that as a practice squad member.
Shout out to Miz the Monster.
Come on, man. What's the Sting, Pantheon, the Cheetahs Gentlemen's Club, All Stars was going crazy back then. But nah, man, it happened for a reason, man. But I mean, yeah, man, I wanted it, but I appreciate the way things kind of like settled out.
Yeah, well, one of the things, and I've said it before on past shows, doing this has given me a better appreciation for what athletes go through.
Okay.
We just look at the name on the back of the jersey, the logo on the helmet, and make this play, don't make that play. He did this, he did that, he didn't do this, he didn't do that. And when losses happen and injuries happen, we as fans be kind of, in my opinion, we're a little selfish on, man, he ain't playing, but we don't think about what's going through mentally. With those players, what's going through when they lose and things like that. You got to
humanize yourself. And we love this game. We love sports. And, just like sometimes we want things to happen, you can be a little bit delusional at times. You can lose a sense of awareness and reality. But when you get in situations like this, you 10 toes down, you get to shake a man's hand, you get to humanize a little bit more, and you understand a little bit more. Yeah, man, it's tough for some of these athletes, bro, especially after their careers is over. I don't give a damn how successful you are. When you playing when you're doing something 20, 30 years, and then you got to pivot or change direction.
And it's over.
Oh, man, that's hard for people to do. Let alone if you got 50, 60, 70,000 people screaming at you and cheering for you for every little thing that you're doing. When that stops, when your phone stop buzzing, when them girls start knocking at your door, man, it'll have you questioning some things if you're not strong.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
So I want to take you over here, man, to the pros, man. Who is your favorite team? Are you a Falcon fan?
I love the Falcons. Home team, no matter what.
All right, cool.
Except
That's why I want to
Georgia.
take it.
I don't do the Georgia.
What in the world is going on with the Falcons? And why are they not producing the offense?
Randolph has to go. Rudolph. Zach Rudolph? OC?
No,
Robinson. All right, I'm glad you said
He has to go.
Let's talk about it. All right, hold on, because I've been having a weekly discussion every day with somebody in this room about Zach Robinson.
That's Oklahoma State.
Yeah, the one they looking at to go back to Oklahoma State.
Why do you say he has to go?
Predictability. And on top of that, I'm not gonna lie to you. Of course, Darnell Mooney has been hurt this year. I think he's a very, very, very underrated player. And they joke about me because I mentioned Darnell Mooney last year as being a top 5 receiver, and people laughed at me. But I think he has that type of potential.
Okay.
That speed, the way he runs routes. If he gets loose, he's one of them ones.
Okay.
So we got him. I know he's been hurt, though. We got Pitts. We got Drake London. We got 2 amazing running backs.
Yes, sir.
How is this not working? It doesn't make sense.
At all.
Now, of course, Michael P, this is his first season. and everything like that, and you see the flashes. But what I'm seeing out of Michael P is like his best game, we're going to get 20, 30 points maybe. I think our season high is 34 versus Washington so far. But it was a very lackluster 34. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing any type of flashes. I'm not seeing any type of like big play abilities other than if number 7 goes crazy with a handoff or a quick screen pass. And if I see another quick screen pass to number 7, I'm going to lose my mind. There are other ways to get the ball in his hands.
Yeah.
And, of course, I'm a spectator. You know what I mean? And we don't know everything. But
we don't know all the inside.
It's just the amount of talent that we have at the positions. I find it hard to believe that we can't find ways to put 30 points on the board a game.
So I blame Raheem Morris, man. And the reason I blame him, I think he's a good coach. I'm pulling for him. I'm pulling for the brothers. I'm pulling for Terry and Raheem.
For sure.
All right. But I blame him for picking coordinators that never had experience calling live plays in a real NFL game. Yeah. Now, I understand that the guy was a genius in the classroom and helped, you know, supposedly.
Who was this?
Yeah, Zach Robinson's supposed to be a genius. He put a lot of hard work
everyone
with Sean McVay.
Own story.
So my thing is, I understand why you picked the guy.
Yeah.
But why would you put your job on the line with unexperienced play calling from both sides? He fired the defensive coordinator last year in the middle of the season.
Yeah.
They fired Ike Hilliard, who had nothing to do with the play calling.
I think that was something internal, though.
Yeah.
You don't just fire a wide receiver coach just because. I think that's internal.
And now Zach Robinson, which I don't know. I feel the same way you do, but I want to give him a shot. But damn, bro, you being stubborn. Now, if you're going to be stubborn and not change at the same time.
But this goes back to, you know, when you have an undeniable belief in something, you're going to be delusional at times, and everybody ain't going to understand. He believes in that guy. He believes in his guy, and he believes he can get it done. That's why he picked him. I don't think there's any other reason why he would pick him.
Yeah.
You know, we all have relationships as well. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure what exactly.
Buddy system?
It's a buddy system everywhere. Don't. We know this.
That's why I like Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn picked people that he felt gave him a hard time playing against. He picked Kyle Shanahan when nobody was. Kyle Shanahan was mud.
100%.
Like Trey reminded me that he had quit Cleveland. Mm-hmm. He quit in the middle of the season, and not only that, he quit on Washington. You're right. You quit on.
Yeah, he was like, you know what? I'm out of here.
So
I'm going to Detroit to these strip clubs that Reggie was talking about,
and it's close.
That's a good one. That's what he did.
Man, I'm telling you.
But as I was saying, like Dan Quinn picked people he played against that was tough. Man, this guy gave me a hard time. I want him as my thing. I don't understand. I don't understand it, bro. And I think you're right.
You talk about Dan Quinn, that's a vet. Dan Quinn has seen decades of football. Raheem Morris is, I'm not saying he's new on the scene, but he's been around. But again, I think when you go from a positional coach to a coordinator coach to a head coach, those are 3 different mindsets. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You go from those are just 3 different mindsets, and I believe it's every position carries characteristics that doesn't necessarily need it in other areas. He may need to think a certain way when it's a DC, but he can't think that way as a head coach because he got to oversee everything. Vice versa with positional coaches and everything like that.
Yeah.
Very hard to see and very rare to see OCs, DCs be head coaches and actually be successful.
Yeah.
Shanahan.
Will the Atlanta Falcons turn around this year?
I hope so. It's going to be hard. We got New England this week.
Yep.
And another tough one right after that.
Got the coach right after.
In Indianapolis.
In Germany.
It's tough when you lose games like the Miami game and the Tampa, the season opener games that the Tampa game you had.
I felt good after that game. Still, I was like, all right, we showed
you both.
Yeah, all right, we good. Like the kicker, cool.
This past week hurt me. Let me tell you why. I wanted to see Kirk Cousins play.
Okay. Me too. I wanted to see him do good.
It's like Michael P was like, we all right.
Yeah.
We all right. We just treading water. So I'm like, okay, 2 years removed from this Achilles. Kirk Cousins before this was a playoff caliber quarterback that will throw for 350, 4 touchdowns, and will have a run. We've seen him do this.
Yeah.
Man, put him in. Let's see. But damn, that ain't working.
So Reg, you're a quarterback. I'm sorry, Trey. You're a quarterback, right? I have a theory that I told Trey and Doug, and they both said I was crazy.
Yeah.
You're a quarterback. You watched it. Was Zach Robinson trying to sabotage Kirk Cousins' debut?
And I'm not sure if Kirk Cousins, what comes with the position of quarterback is a lot of anticipation and trust. If you're not on the same page with your team, let alone your wide receivers, you're going to look crazy. So if I'm anticipating this guy to make an out route or to run this out route a certain way and to be in a certain spot and to be on time, and he's not there, I'm going to look like the fool. A lot of times when you see quarterbacks that are successful in this league, they're veterans because they know in the cover 3 and this safety rolls down, I got to hit this right now, and it's got to be right there, and that receiver has to be right there right now, and I can throw this without even looking.
Yeah, you already know where he's supposed to
And
be.
if he's not there, who looks like the butthole?
Yeah, the quarterback.
All right, so look,
You know what I'm saying?
So look, put the
I think
camera on me.
it's just-
Yeah.
Put the
It ain't there. It ain't there with them.
Sorry, Reggie. I have to just address this. All right, so this person, I never give them credit, never acknowledge them. Doug, give you acknowledgement. He said that last week. All right, let's move on.
No. We're not moving on.
Get on his mic.
I got a question. Real
Yes,
question.
yes, sir.
Don't worry about what people
Okay.
How hard is it for a backup quarterback to come right in the next week and play against starters?
Extremely.
I just gave him
But
acknowledgement.
this is the thing, and kudos to you for being on top of your game, player. The reason why I wanted him to, I'll show you the thread where I text my brothers and Nav. Man, it's time for Kurt to come back in the game. I anticipated him doing well because this is the same core you just had.
Yeah.
On top of this is what, your 21st league? 21st year in the league?
Wow.
Like it's not 21st, I don't think. I think
No,
I'm embellishing
it
a little
ain't
bit.
that long.
But he's been around.
Yeah, he's been around. But
He's been around.
He's
He's had 3 max contracts.
I think it's 16.
He's had 3 max contracts, mean you know what the hell going on, no matter where you are.
21, he be putting on LeBron numbers.
You know what I'm saying? And he might get it.
You know he might.
He might get it.
I thought Kurt and the team could look a lot better on offense. I mean, I'm talking about better than they did. I'm not saying relation to him.
You're missing your starter.
Yeah, Drake
London was out.
Who all they pulled off the bench last week because everybody was hurt. So it's like it was a lot of inconsistency, and of course, me and you spoke about the offensive line.
Yeah, the offensive line wasn't good at all. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. This is just my opinion. I hope I'm wrong, but if Zach Robinson and Kirk Cousins got to be playing, hey man, y'all might as well just go ahead and get me the next season.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get me the next season.
Get them tickets for the low. Go and have a good time in the club section.
Hey man, let me tell you something.
You done checked out on us?
If the Falcons get beat down by the Patriots,
These
and
next
the
2 weeks are big.
Then the week after that'll be the trash bowl.
Okay, hold on.
The Falcons and the Saints will be the trash bowl.
It'll be fun though.
The garbage game.
It'll be
It's
fun.
always gonna be fun. Gonna be drunk in the trash.
Trey,
You know what I'm saying?
Are we gonna win this week?
Are we gonna beat the Patriots this week?
Yes.
You asked me, do I think we're gonna beat the Patriots this week?
Are we going to beat the Patriots in New England?
Make sure that's what you're
Are the
asking.
Atlanta Falcons gonna beat the New England Patriots this week?
Man, I'm staying positive and saying, yeah, no.
Come on, bro.
You know what? I don't anticipate us getting the win.
We gonna win.
I
Reg, we
don't.
gonna win.
I don't
Hey,
anticipate
look,
us
we
getting the win.
we need all of us in the room to come together.
Now,
Okay,
listen,
cool. I'll do that.
Now listen,
We gonna win.
I'm gonna say this.
I can do that for the day. I'm a team player.
Yeah.
We will win.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say this. I want us to win, but I know what that coach. I mean, I've seen him in Tennessee, and even though it didn't end the way it started, I saw what he represents and what he brings to a team. Vrabel, like I know what his team is gonna
So
come
do
in
you
there
think we
being
should-
like.
do you think
I
the
think
Falcons-
that team's gonna come in, be tough, gonna be disciplined. Man, that team, dog, they lighten up the scoreboard and they playing good defense. Like and the Falcons so inconsistent. I don't know what to expect out of our Falcons. Like, I really don't know what to expect. I wish I knew they were gonna either be good or they were just gonna be trash.
That part.
I don't know what team is gonna show up.
But you say they're consistently inconsistent.
That's my saying
Ain't
for
that
them. They
crazy?
are consistently inconsistent.
With the Patriots, if you go back, you watch the broken play where I co-host with Nav Green. I anticipated the Patriots being a breakout team.
Why?
All right, then.
Recruiting within. The same thing.
You just
Vrabel.
talked about that earlier. Yeah. Vrabel.
It's something about
spark.
man when you have the same people. Of course, Mayo was a part of that team as well, but he didn't have Drake May going into his second year, understanding the offense.
Yeah.
He didn't have Stephon Diggs outside. So
Nah,
don't get me wrong, they got way more pieces than they had last year.
Yeah.
But I anticipated this out of the Patriots because one, the organization knows how to win and they do what they're supposed to do to win. Yeah. And two, man, I ain't seen the Patriots lose in a long time. They're not going to be in the cellar of the league for long.
Yeah. Nah, you know, some organizations just seem to be losing organizations and some seem to be winning. It's funny how it works like that, but that's how it is in real life. Some people just find a way to continually be successful no matter what they go through, and some people seem to find a way to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory.
I'm glad you said that. Like, so this is a typical falconing.
so they gonna go up there
and win.
Down the paper.
Yeah. So what you just said, some organizations are consistently known for stuff. This is something the Falcons are known for.
Let me ask you this: when's the last time we won in New England?
I don't remember.
I can't remember.
Julio got a hell of a highlight in New England.
In the fall game.
That's about the only thing.
That was a year after the Super Bowl.
Yes, it was.
And we got beat bad.
Over Malcolm.
Yeah, we don't. Now we ain't gotta get into New England.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say this, and this is my last thing I'm gonna say. This gonna tell us what Raheem Morris is made out of. Really, like the city is on his butt. You know what I'm saying? Belt the butt. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't prepared for the Dolphins when we should have won. I think he's gonna have the team prepared. I think we're gonna have a outstanding victory. We're gonna be executing on all plays. I think it's gonna.
Man, let me tell you.
I think that's gonna happen.
Let me tell you, we get embarrassed by the Dolphins. Lamar come fresh off of eating a 15-piece wing from Hungry Elf and go to Miami and throw for 3 touchdowns like it ain't nothing.
Nice plug.
Like, oh yeah, that's one I shout out to Hungry Elf.
Shout out, Chris.
You know what I'm saying? Like this man, fresh off a 15-piece and throw for a 3-piece against Miami like it ain't nothing.
He threw 4.
He threw 4? Man, I wasn't even watching when the fourth one happened. The man threw 4. Man threw 4 straight up 4-piece.
What was that final score?
Man, I think 28-6 or something like that. It was like 28-6. See, I thought Henry Bell got him one in there.
But y'all got to keep in mind though, like when former coaches play former teams, man, like they be up for that. You know, so Miami's coach, we don't put that into the mix. Like he was motivated to beat us.
Now I'm gonna tell you what happened, man. And I'm not. Look, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not a football guru. I just play one on this podcast. so
I love it.
Look, this is what happened. We always talk about it's a copycat league. Kyle Shanahan saw that in the first game we played against the Bucs had some success up the middle. They didn't.
Bills too.
Even though the Bucs put up points, they didn't stick with that. Washington, they had some success up the middle. The Bills had success up the middle. They didn't stick with it. Kyle Shanahan, being who he is, said, you know what? I'm finna run it right down their throat. And you know what? I'm watching these games. The only big plays they got is from number 7. I'm not gonna allow him to get a big play. And let's see what the rest of these dudes do.
You sound like a football guru.
Let's see. I play one on this podcast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And let's see what they can make happen. Kyle Shanahan laid it out. Mike McDaniel say, hey, you know what? My old buddy Kyle, look at what he did. Bro. Why don't I throw the same sauce on it? Ain't no need in recreating the wheel.
That's simple.
You know what I'm saying? And so he did. And so now, guess what New England gonna do? We're gonna man y'all behinds up because I don't think you got anybody that's gonna get behind us. Maybe Mooney. Other than that, because y'all clearly not gonna stay consistent throwing the ball to Pitts when you got him a matchup. You're gonna keep trying to force it to Bajan on the same type of plays each time. And so let's see what you're gonna do. And when it come to my offense, I'm gonna run it right up the middle. And if you come down, we're gonna play action. And I don't know if Jess is out or not, but if Jess is hurt, I ain't even pay attention if Jess is gonna be out or not. But if Jess is out, then you lose more someone who can actually cover more field back there. I mean, you're gonna have Hellem's gonna come in, and if Hellem's come in, I think Hellem's has showed some promise, but he can't cover
Bates.
the field like Bates gonna do. Now I'm gonna tell you one thing.
Bates been out of position a lot this year though.
Now I'm gonna tell you one thing. I mean, well, you know, sometimes he may gamble. So he want to end the game. He want to make the play. But I'm gonna tell you something. I did read on one of the Falcon pages we follow, and then Rich, I'm gonna pass to you, and then B Rich can say something about it that I think could be interesting. They said Raheem Morris was asked about Jalen Walker when he gets back, and they say that when he comes back, he will be playing more off ball than he has been so far. So how do you feel about that? I think that's to compensate because Captain America, J.D. Bertrand not getting the job. That's what you said they called him, right? Captain America. J.D. Bertrand not getting done.
That's
so
his new name.
I think they're trying to find some linebackers.
One player being the difference on this team, I hope it's that simple. I really do. But your best defense is a great offense. And of course, that's what I always start with, the quarterback and the offensive side of the ball. If we're not applying pressure by scoring 6 points on drives, gentlemen, everybody has a chance. You're giving the team opportunities to take the game in their hands and be the aggressor. You got to score points. You got to score. And again, we got a first rounder at every single skill position on the field.
Yes.
There's no way why we should not be averaging 30
Zach.
points a game.
Yes.
So now J-Dub, he's coming off a groin too, which I think is going to be a lingering injury
hard.
if he
That's
does
hard
not
to get
rest
over.
and do that the right way.
Yeah.
Because groins and hamstrings, those are hard to get rid of and hard to heal.
Yeah.
So
Hard to get
hopefully
rid
he
of during
comes
the season, huh?
in that part. So hopefully he comes back and he's effective. But one guy being a difference, I got to see that.
Man, well, look, man, we been sitting down with you talking for well over an hour.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at some point, we got to let you enjoy your Halloween. You know what I'm saying? I know you love sports.
Nah,
and
this
love
is dope,
talking.
man.
You know
This
what I'm
is
saying? And look, for y'all that don't know, you know, we are never afraid to shout out other platforms and other shows. Make sure y'all check Reggie out over there with Nav Green. I don't know the young lady's name. Y'all do the show
JoJo
with.
Alonzo. She's on 97.1 The Beat too.
Hey, make sure y'all check them out at The Broken Play. Make sure
Hey,
y'all
Reg, you
check
gotta
them out.
have us on there, man. We love to come on.
Well, it's time
Yeah,
now.
please.
We got to return the favor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
you
love to
have
come
us on there.
And
But
y'all
look,
talk sports, and you will change up from that Georgia stuff, so you fit in.
Hey, look, man. Hey,
You come in with that. It can't be too much red and
look.
black in that room,
Hey,
bro.
look, I'm gonna tell you like this. Georgia Tech is higher ranked than Georgia. Then I'll pull for Georgia Tech. So y'all gotta get there.
hey, listen.
That's hard.
Hey, listen.
I like
now
that.
I know my boy. He gonna get mad because he said I be shining on him on the podcast, but I
He be chumming me off.
I can't let it go back. Well, this one more time. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we got a new name for our boy. We got Bandwagon B over here. We got Bandwagon B. Whoever does well, that's who I'm going home with.
Hey, that's a true Atlanta fan, though. That's
Hey,
a
Reggie,
true
thank
Atlanta
you,
fan.
man. Thank you, bro.
Hey, if it ain't the Braves, you know
what he gonna say?
It's up in there.
He said, so what we learned today? B Rich is a bandwagoner.
And boy, like clear, boy, if Mario was closer to the computer, he would put it up right now. Where it was
Thank God Aaron don't know how to do that.
Bandwagon B. But look, I have to ask you about one more person that
right.
you played football with that's doing really, really big things in the entertainment world and took a different path. Similar to how The Rock played with Warren Sapp. Yeah, Roman Reigns played with you, one of the biggest wrestlers, you know what I'm saying, out there in the world right now, doing his thing. How was it playing with I can't remember his government name, but
Joe and Hawaii.
Joe Unwide. There.
Joe and Hawaii from Pensacola, Florida. I think his uncle or cousin is Rikishi, related to The Rock. Very good teammate, better friend. We were great acquaintance, associates. We didn't necessarily see each other, talk to each other every single day, but we were really good teammates. Worked his butt off. He predicted this.
Oh, he did? He predicted
He
he would
said
take
if I
this path?
wasn't going into the NFL, I'm just going to follow the family tree. He said some other things that I'm not going to say. But just know, Joe, I remember that conversation we had in the meeting room before that team meeting. Man, it's crazy how this stuff comes back instantly. But Joe, hell of a player, bro. Very well overlooked when it came to the NFL ranks. He was with the Vikings, but I think he failed a physical due to something, a heart issue. Mm-hmm. That's what really kept him out the league. Mm. It wasn't his ability. Yeah, he was with the Vikings. He was about to do big things, but I think a failed physical or something along those lines. Yeah. Don't kill me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
leukemia.
Dang,
he got leukemia.
It was. Yeah, because he, I think it was leukemia then, but then even back in, I want to say, 2019.
Yeah.
It showed back up, but he's been clear now since roughly about 2019.
So I knew it was something with a physical. I had no fucking idea.
That's tough.
I had no idea about leukemia. So shout out to Roman Reigns for pushing past that adversity and becoming a superstar. But
Yeah, I mean, superstar.
man, I'm lucky, man. I'm surrounded by a lot of success. We're talking about off
Can't
the field
help but
stuff.
rub off on you.
Come on, man. Megatron, Calvin Johnson, he has his own cannabis line going crazy as well. I think it's Primitive or something like that. It's a lot of stuff. Look, man, I just do my part. I am a humble servant. I'm a humble servant. Just going to work every day.
Look what the visit did. Shout out to the visit.
Hey, man, I'm just a quarterback. I put the ball where it's supposed to go. You know what I mean?
Hey, nah. It's all. Look, hey, but look, you have to tell the people, for all the people out there who out of shape like myself and my partner here who got to train for 2 months.
Get my 1 yard.
Oh no, so he is a shape. It's just not. It's just,
Hey, if you're in
it's just a more outside the lines type of shape.
Hold on. Yeah.
Every single
You see
day,
how popping look?
every single day,
Hold on,
he
put
is
it back
Man,
on
y'all
me.
look good,
I'm
man.
look good. Damn.
Every day he is physically colored outside the lines. Just a
Hey, COO of Effect Fitness, man. So if you're here in Atlanta and you need a good workout, you don't just have to do the crazy boot camp classes that you see. We got yoga, we got the dance routines, the step dances.
That's yours?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Oh, no, the gym, yes.
Okay.
Effect Fitness, we got spin, we got calisthenics, we got small group and personal training as well. So I know we're known for that big crazy boot camp class, but if you're just looking to work out and you need a one-stop shop, come see us.
So y'all doing well?
We're lucky.
Okay, so
y'all be traveling with it too, don't y'all?
okay, so
Oh yeah, we travel. We've been to DR, Miami, LA, New York.
Oh, so they popping.
DC.
Yeah.
So you know what? We need y'all to sponsor the Waterboyz. Yeah, let's send me your logo.
Hey, man,
I'll
we got
talk
a few
about it after the
towels
show.
around. We got a few towels
Towels
But nah, yeah, we do some good things, man. So come see us. We got an app too. So if you're not here in Atlanta, download the app.
Yeah, man. I first started hearing about their workouts through Maceo. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Maceo and Glaze over there at the Crush. Yeah, I started hearing about it through Maceo. He always posting his videos. 7 a.m. You know what I'm saying? He always posting his videos, letting folks know what he's doing. But look, Reggie, we appreciate you, my brother.
Man,
We appreciate you, man. We met. You said you were coming on the show. Bam, here we are, man. Hadn't even been a full 7 days.
Man, we in the neighborhood, same neighborhood.
Yeah, man.
Easy.
It's all good.
Thank y'all.
So look, ladies and gentlemen, what we learned today is that Reggie Ball is 100% on visits. Hey, Coach Key, if you have him down there, whatever player you want, I'm telling you, he's going to sign. It's the ball effect for a reason.
Come on, Brent
You know
Key.
what I'm saying? It's the ball effect for a reason.
that.
Man, what else did we learn? My partner over here, he goes with whoever the hell the winner is. You know what I'm saying?
Bandwagon beef.
Bandwagon beef.
Sound like business to
You know
me.
what I'm saying? Hey, man. And what we also learned is the Waterboyz Show and Broken Play, man, they the podcast that's taking over the game, all right? And we're going to be, same way they networking with us, we're going to network with them.
Right.
So, look, we're going to get on up out of here like we always say. Atlanta, we represent Atlanta because Atlanta represents us. On behalf of myself, Trey, my partner, B-Rich, we got the great Reggie Ball in the building.
Thank y'all, man.
Well, you all
Thank
good,
y'all.
my brother.
Thank
It's
y'all.
all
For
good.
real.
We got Aaron,
Whoa, Pittman.
Super Mario, and of course, and Doug. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what's up.
The Waterboyz Show, we are out.
Kill the camera.